I'm getting married to him, so I want a divorce. You're just some engineer, but he's the real deal. Wait a second, Keiichi, please. Too late.
My name is Keiichi Sato. I used to engineer for a medical device company, but I went solo and life's just been non-stop ever since. Then one day, I came home and...
I'm getting married to him, so I want a divorce. This is Kyohei Yamagishi. He's the president of Yamagishi Medical Center.
Yamagishi Medical Center?
You're just some engineer, but he's the real deal.
I see. Yamagishi, do you happen to know where my wife works? Of course. She works at Day's Equipment, right? We've been working with Day's Equipment for years. I see. That's all I needed to know. I'll fill out the divorce papers and leave them here. Also, you can expect an invoice for damages. Take care. A few days later.
President, we got a call from Tokimeki Medical.
About that scanner deal?
Yeah, before we sign off on the contract, they want us to go through a due diligence check.
A due diligence check?
They want to make sure there aren't any inappropriate relationships involving hospital staff.
Huh? What the hell is that about?
They said it could violate a moral clause.
What are you talking about? I'll handle this myself. Get me their rep on the phone.
Well, they said they're about to board a flight. They're at the airport right now.
Hey, is this scanner really that amazing? We make medical scanners too, you know.
It's groundbreaking. Non-contact sensors that measure heart rate, breathing, and blood oxygen. It's gonna be a game changer for us, honestly.
Wait, Keiichi?
Karen and Yamagishi. You're Karen's ex? Look, I'm in a rush. I need to get a hold of the Tokimeki Medical CEO ASAP.
He's the president of Tokimeki Medical, isn't he?
What?
What? You're telling me Keiichi's the one who developed that scanner everyone's talking about?
You didn't even know what your own husband was working on?
We never talked about work stuff at home.
Wait, this due diligence thing. You're telling me it's about me and her? If an office assistant from a medical device company and the hospital president are having an affair, people are obviously gonna think the hospital and company are in cahoots. Come on, Karen's just an admin assistant. We can't work with a hospital that might be breaking compliance rules. We'll be conducting a full investigation.
But wait a second, Keiichi, please! Too late. Who are you?
Nagisa Jingu. She's from the Jingu Group. You know, the hospital chain that's everywhere? And she invests in medical startups. I wouldn't have gotten the scanner to market without her investment.
Well, our flight's boarding soon, so... Oh, by the way, Keiichi has the patent. And his projected revenue this year is 100 million. 100 million?!
After the due diligence results came in, I officially called off the contract with Yamagishi Medical Center. The scanner deal fell through.
Why? What happened? I thought the whole point was to streamline operations with that scanner. Everyone was so excited that it would make the night shifts easier.
We couldn't agree on the price.
At this point? Really?
Anyway, the nurses I told to resign can stay.
What? Seriously? How are you just saying that like it's no big deal?
I'm saying you don't have to quit.
First you suddenly tell us to quit, and now you're saying we shouldn't? What? Are we just cheaper than that new scanner or something?
No, that's not...
We all know the hospital's financial situation is tight, but we're the only general hospital in this region. What happens to the people here if we shut down? That's why everyone's been working so hard, and why they accepted those layoff notices. They figured it was necessary to keep the hospital running. Like, do people's lives mean absolutely nothing to you? Gonna quit as planned.
Hey, wait. That's gonna be a problem. Dad? Are you okay walking around?
Yeah, I'm feeling better today. More importantly, I heard what happened. Why are you always like that when you talk?
I just thought the nurses would be happy if they didn't have to quit.
I know how hard you're working to save this hospital. I really feel bad about making you suddenly take over as president with everything going on.
Don't worry about that. I can handle it. You just focus on your treatment, Dad.
You can't run a hospital without your doctors' and nurses' trust. You need to properly apologize and get them to come back.
Me, the president, bow my head to nurses? That's not happening. That would be totally lame. But at this rate, we'll seriously be short-staffed. Guess I've got no choice. Maybe I'll try that similar product Karen's company makes. After that, to cover the staff shortage, Yamagishi Medical Center brought in a scanner from Day's Equipment that's similar to the one from Tokimeki Medical, but...
Boss, that scanner's causing a real mess out there.
What do you mean?
The sensor's accuracy is basically all over the map. At the end of the day, the nurses and doctors still need to double-check everything anyway. So it's not really helping us speed things up. Honestly, maybe we should just bite the bullet and get that new scanner, even if it's pricey. I talked to someone at another hospital that's got one, and they're saying it's like night and day.
That's not an option.
Then at the very least, you could have apologized to those nurses back then. If you'd apologized, I don't think they would have quit.
It's way too late to dwell on that now.
Then hire more staff. Everyone's going to burn out if things keep going like this.
I get what you're saying, but we're really struggling right now. We can't afford to bring on more people. This is for community health care for our local patients. Let's get through this together.
Ugh.
Meanwhile, as for my business, we've installed them in over 50 hospitals.
Amazing! Things are going great. The doctors and nurses at my father's hospital are raving about it too. They say it reduces their workload without compromising patient care.
That means more to me than anything. My mom's a nurse. She works her tail off every day for her patients. I wanted to make life a little easier for people like her. That's what got me started on this.
I had no idea. And you went and created such a groundbreaking medical device. That's incredible.
Nagisa, so I've been meaning to tell you this, but you're always standing so close.
Oh, sorry. I grew up overseas, so people always tell me I have no sense of personal space.
Oh, so that's why. Man, I was really working myself up for no reason.
Dr. Yanai, how much longer do I have to wait? I've been waiting for 2 hours already.
I'm really sorry. We're calling everyone in order.
It's been like this every time I come in lately.
We're trying to improve things. President, we're at our limit. We're short-staffed, the waiting room's packed, and we keep having to turn away admissions and surgeries. If we can't do surgeries here, patients have to go all the way out of state. You think I don't know that? I'm doing everything I can to keep this community's healthcare going. Damn it. If only we'd gotten that scanner. All right. Let's put out job postings and try to bring in more staff. Thank you. But with the state we're in, I'm not sure how many good candidates we can even get. However, contrary to Dr. Yanai's concerns, the job postings drew plenty of applicants, and several nurses and doctors joined the hospital almost immediately. So what made you decide to come work here? The hospital I was at until last month brought in those new scanners. You mean the ones from Tokimeki Medical? Yeah, that thing is seriously revolutionary. It's really cut down the operational burden on the inpatient ward staff. So it really is as good as people say. Because of that, they started cutting staff, and they were taking voluntary resignations right around when I saw this opening. I see. We haven't been able to get that scanner, so we've been pretty short-staffed. We really appreciate you joining us. However,
Dr. Yanai, about the new doctor. We've been getting some very negative feedback from patients.
what?
They're saying his exams feel rushed, and that he comes across as a bit intimidating when he explains things.
He's been seeing so many patients that I thought he was handling things well. But we have a lot of older patients, so it's only natural they'd get upset if things aren't explained carefully.
Dr. Yanai, the new nurses are a bit of a handful too. They keep trying to change everything, saying the way their last hospital did things were more efficient. And when I point out that suddenly changing our system will just confuse both the staff and the patients, they get all annoyed. The vibe at the nurses' station is terrible right now.
That's not good.
The president's the one who does the hiring, right?
Yeah, he kept bragging about attracting top-notch people, but I guess he really didn't consider their personalities or how well they'd work with others. Somehow, even with more staff, things still aren't getting any better.
Tell me about it.
At this rate, our hospital could be in serious trouble. President, do you have a minute? What is it? I heard the hospital's finances are pretty tight, so I've been doing my best to see patients efficiently every day. That's a big help, thanks. But then the other day, Dr. Yanai chewed me out. That's because we got complaints from patients. Honestly, I think the senior doctors take forever with appointments and it slows everyone down. What? And yet they get paid more just because they've been here longer. Maybe the financial problems are because you're carrying dead weight like that. What did you just say? Hey, calm down, Dr. Yanai.
President, you're taking his side?
No, that's not what I... The nurses, too.
What?
You all just keep doing things the old way. That's why nothing runs efficiently.
What did you just say? Do you have any idea how much cleanup we've had to do because of your sloppy exams? I mean, patients were completely confused.
Come on, we can't be fighting among ourselves right now. Give me a break already.
Hello, Yamagishi Medical Center. A call from a lawyer's office. Huh? About the settlement payment?
What's going on?
President, the hospital just got a notice about your overdue settlement payment.
What? Oh no, is this Keiichi Sato's lawyer? Yeah, I got the notice about the settlement, but honestly, everything's been crazy and it just slipped my mind.
What exactly is this about?
Well, this is...
They said you're Keiichi Sato's lawyer. Keiichi Sato? You mean from Tokimeki Medical?
President, what's going on?
No, you've got it all wrong.
Wait, are you saying we couldn't get the scanner because of some problem with Mr. Sato from Tokimeki Medical?
They said it was a divorce settlement.
So, you were involved with Mr. Sato's wife.
This is unbelievable.
This could ruin the hospital's reputation.
No, that's not it. Let me explain.
All right, explain it then.
Dad.
I knew something was off. We were almost there with the contract and boom, the price falls through. So that's what this was about.
Ah.
Your reckless actions have put this hospital in serious financial trouble. Now explain yourself properly.
Ugh. I have an urgent matter, so... Excuse me.
Wait, did he just run off?
Unbelievable.
Did you hear about what happened at Yamagishi Medical? Apparently the president's affair with your ex-wife got exposed because of a call from your lawyer.
Wait, seriously?
Turns out he couldn't get the scanner because he was hooking up with someone. From the medical device company or whatever. Everyone's freaking out and morale's in the gutter. Also, everyone apparently wants to quit. But they're holding on for their patients' sake.
I had no idea it had gotten that bad. But how do you know so much about what's going on inside?
I know the former president of Yamagishi Medical. Met them through the medical association. He came to me for advice. It's the only general hospital in the area, so they can't just close. But at this rate, there's nothing they can do.
We can't just sit back and do nothing.
So? Are you going to supply the scanner to Yamagishi Medical after all?
Nah, I'm not that much of a softie. Plus, as long as that guy's running the hospital, I just can't trust it. I can't do business with a hospital I don't trust. That's non-negotiable.
So?
I need to run something by you.
President, we've reached our breaking point.
At this rate, patients' lives are at risk. If things don't change, we're all walking out. Wait! Hold on a second. What will happen to the patients if you do that? Are you seriously going to let them die?
Stop hiding behind patients already. We've been doing everything we can for the patients. We can't keep this up any longer.
Things are just in total chaos right now. Once we get the new doctors and nurses coordinated, you're the one who caused this mess, President. And you still never properly explained the whole thing with that woman either. That's... Excuse us. Why are you here?
I asked them to come.
I heard the hospital's on the brink of collapse.
Kyohei, at this rate we're gonna have to shut down. I know you were doing everything you could to save this hospital and protect healthcare in the community, but you went about it the wrong way. These two are willing to support you if the hospital's leadership changes.
Support?
First, you need to apologize for what you did to him. We'll talk after that.
Apologize? Me? To this guy? But if I don't, we're finished. I'm really sorry. If you just apologized from the beginning, I would have handled things differently. You kept saying it was for the community healthcare. But in the end, you put your own pride ahead of the patients. That's what happened, right? Ugh. I don't want to see patients and staff suffer either. If you want, we'll provide our scanner. Really? There's a condition. A condition? You'll need to join the Jingu group first, then revamp the management team. What? No way I'd do that.
That's the right call. You're an excellent physician, but you don't have what it takes to lead people.
Even you, Dad?
This is the only way to protect healthcare in our community. If you actually care about your patients like you say you do, you know what needs to happen. Let your actions do the talking.
Please. I'm counting on you to save our hospital. 1 month later. After that, the Jingu Group acquired Yamagishi Medical Center and restructured its management. The doctors and nurses remained on staff, which allowed the facility to continue providing community health care. Kyohei Yamagishi didn't stay at the hospital. He resigned voluntarily. He tried to find work as a physician, but his bad reputation was spread, and no one would hire him. Apparently, he's been getting by doing odd jobs here and there. I'm so sorry. Just a bit longer, please. Word got out about Karen's thing with Yamagishi, and she basically had to bail from the company. She couldn't pay me the settlement and even went into debt. I heard she's been struggling to get by.
Oh! This one's $1 off! Ugh! If I just stay with Keiichi, I'd be married to the CEO of a 100 million company, living it up right now!
Apparently, they broke up not long after that. As for me...
The scanner just passed 100 hospital installations. That's amazing momentum.
Thanks to everyone's support.
We should celebrate, right? Just us two?
Whoa. Don't say stuff like that. You're gonna make me think things.
Maybe that's exactly what I want you to think.
Huh? Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.